Welcome to the 300 mile per hour event. So before we're gonna begin at this video, thanks for reaching up for 300 subscribers. That I hope that we appreciate it for so much as well as we even though that I cannot believe it that we're gonna be doing for super late model racing. So this game is called Super Late Model Racing, as we're gonna be doing for some kind of a first thing, as we're doing for such as first impressions that we're gonna be doing so. As anyways, if we're gonna be going into here, let's head out to Nashville Motor Speedway as well. Now, this is the Nashville that we'll be waiting for, as we're gonna be using for the number 67, just like the sim racing that it is. So, before we will start, I make sure you like and subscribe, and that was absolutely for a Generation 4 cars, like NASCAR Racing 2003 season cars. As we accelerating this out, and that is how the lag causes for losing my connection it was. So absolutely we move on for our first couple of impressions. Looks like we're gonna be after doing for such as an out lap. Let's do for a first 8 laps that we have to do we're gonna be doing as well. So let's doing for our lots of laps as well in Nashville International Speedway. As thankfully, welcome to the 300 mile per hour event. As we're going to be doing for some kind of a 300 mile per hour, the top speed of some of the hypercars will reach 300 miles per hour. Even some kind of stock cars is went over to under 200 miles per hour. As well as we're going to be doing for such as more in late model racing, the top speed of some other cars from 250 to 130 miles an hour. This is some kind of a little bit disappointing for land speed records. On land speeds, that should be able to get for a little bit of time, because I just absolutely swear that was got to be ruined for the lap times as well. Even during in lap times, we just spoken out of control as well, as we continue for a lot of lap times as we go. We don't absolutely try to find this out, as we came by that we're going to be hitting throughout for 130 miles an hour, even slow down a little bit as 129 miles an hour. So looks like we're going to be doing for some kind of a little bit one these things as well. So we're in lap number 5 as we turned out for a first couple of turns. I'm under that in Nashville Motor Speedway will cause for an oversteer for a little bit for can be too much as well. Understeer, I don't really think so. I cannot do whatever I remember do this. If you're gonna be turned so very too much as well by hitting them too hard as well, that might causes to go turn around, and absolutely you might able to get crash yourself by doing power slides down into the bottom, as we never do this like ourselves. We're in lap number 7, as we're doing for a power slide down into the front, into the inside lane, without touching for the yellow lane. That might able to cause penalty. Looks like it does not absolutely going to be going to fall down immediately, going to hit out for 130 miles an hour. So it's lap number 8. It's going to be final lap of this one. Until we're going to be moving this out, I make sure that we're staying in Nashville Super Speedway as well. So as we never gonna be doing acknowledge like these things, I might make sure that I really might able to act like I forgot to cookie like this one. So it does not absolutely mean that what I ever try to do, whatever it is. So if I just gonna be going to down inside the way, let's decelerate this vehicle as we're going to get inside the pits as well. So I make sure that I just might able to despite this, because I just went out of control by hitting some barriers as well. So anyways, let's move on to our next circuit. I mean some kind of oval track. As a result, my fastest lap times is 20.383, which is my personal best for my fastest lap times, whatever it is, in the first lap or even last lap like this one. So anyways, let's move on to Richmond Motor Speedway as well. So as you can go into enter around for this one, it might cause a lot of trouble as well. So as we're going to be picking around for this vehicle, I'm going to be using for the number 42 that might put me into DMCA strike as well. So as you're going to be pulling in for this one, so I make sure the lap times is going to be whatsoever that we're going to be keeping us in as our final results that I must needed to do for our very best lap whatsoever. So I'm just going to be using for the Shrek team, as even though for a super late model racing that causes hitting around walls everything since. So as we're going to be doing for our first couple of laps, let's do in lap number 9 as we're doing for save some laps as even though. So the total laps has been officially dreaming for a little bit for this one. It's gonna be for the lap times unusually that I might able to find this out. I might able to get waste for some mines, everything for just a little bit for I just gotta be wasting for a little bit of imagination or something like else. I don't want to go for oversteer for a very too much, but the number 42 is absolutely wasn't perfect enough. And exactly that must be one thing. Whatever it is, I might going to get for a crash like these things. I won't able to get for Sue something like unimaginable one like these ones. So we're in lap number 11. As we come to a little bit of piece ones, I don't want to make sure that the lag count has been vary too much as well. So as you can see in around this one, as we put on to a little bit of ways that we're just absolutely we're gonna head on to this one. So another acknowledge that we absolutely putting our laps and laps to go as well. So I make sure that we're gonna be doing for a lot of things as well, because this is absolutely going to be way more insane in Richmond Raceway as well. So looks like we're going to be heading down, and which is absolutely going to be the best one. So which is the best track that we never seen like this one. As before, we're going to head out to this one as well. I want to make sure that we thankfully hit like and subscribe and click the bell, and to make sure there must be a generation 4 cars as well. So before we're going to be end of this video straight, I might able to get for a lot of laps as well. It's 2 laps to go that we might able to get for a 15 laps have officially done it as well. So as you may able to get for over 20 seconds as efficiently as well. So I might able to get for a lot of minutes as well. So it took me for a very long time. That was absolutely kind of just a little bit for once again. So and the lap 15 has going to be doing for once again. And I'm not going to be doing for a lot of minutes as possible before I won't able to record this video for over 15 minutes. Now exactly how it is, how we're going to be starting at this moment. So went down into this way as we completely going to get fast as well before I might get distracted by the white dog again. So, oh no, the distraction has come to a halt and touching the yellow lane and resulting for a penalty as well. So looks like the end lap is gonna be going inside of this one, and absolutely here comes the cooldown. So I don't want to hit that barrier, and we will end for this video for literally right now as our final results. That where is my best lap times? I don't want to get this a little bit quick. So my fastest lap time is 21.996, which is absolutely pretty insane good. So it wasn't good enough, but more by like this one, I just gotta be return this vehicle, and we'll end for this video right now. So as you can see that my final results, I got 15 laps driven, and that's all for this. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and if you enjoy for some generation 4s with some kind of late model vehicles as well, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be talking to you guys, and I'll see you into for 300-mile-per-hour event. This right here is absolutely we're going to be doing for some kind of this one, and that game was absolutely not pretty insane at all, because due to some kind of a textures with some kind of hard racing a little bit, and this game is called Super Late Model Racing for this. It has update in December 9th of 2022, and because this game is still in alpha, so don't expect that tons of this. Everything is, even the developer note, as you kind of might able to ask me to custom a car for you. So absolutely, it won't be have for 14 favorites created in June 14, 2022, as over 500 visits at this moment. So I make sure you must leave a like and favorite this game. So as long as we see you this out, I'm gonna make sure that you like and subscribe into my channel, and that it's gonna be unfortunately that I might able to like this one. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to be see you around for a 300 mile per hour event.